If you have followed me for any period of time, or if you know me, one thing you know is I love to smell good. I love beautiful fragrances. I talk about it a lot, so you should know. Between the candles and the oud, I love to smell something good, and I love to smell good. And the three fragrances that I get the most compliments on. Listen, girl, if you want to smell absolutely scrumptious this summer, I got you. I'm going to share with you my favorite three warm weather fragrances, because there is a difference. Sometimes people wear the same fragrance all year long, and your body chemistry changes through the seasons. When the weather changes, the fragrance hits you a little different. I like to have seasonal fragrances. So for my three favorite warm weather, I'm going to share those with you in a minute. I have been a fragrance lover all my life. And finally, for the first time, I visited the fragrance capital of the world last summer. We went to the south of France, and the city of Grasse is where all these wonderful fine fragrances start out, right? They manufacture the fragrance there. They create the packaging, the name, the logo, all that good stuff. And then they slap on all these prices, all these dollars. They slap on, and then they bring the price up like by 300%. Y'all heard me, 300% markup. So you can go to Grasse, France, and get the fragrance for a lot. You're not going to know the name, though. They're not going to give you the name and the pricing and the exact formula. You'll get something similar. Okay, so if you really do want the $300 and $400 fragrance, then by all means get it. But I'm just saying, for what you're paying for those, you could fly to France and have a trip to France and get that fragrance a lot cheaper, or something very similar, because of course they're not going to give you the exact same fragrance, right? So while we were there, we had the opportunity to visit three different fragrance houses. Fragonard, I remember that one. Fragonard, Molinard, and I cannot think of the third one. But anyway, each one offers a perfume making experience. They have the museum, you get to do the tour. It's a really, really wonderful experience. I think we visited two that day, and then another day I was able to go and visit the third one. And then you get to shop at the inn and buy all the lotions, the soaps, the perfumes. It is a wonderful experience.
Jasmine, it's this one. We call it grandiflorum, which means big flower. It's about that big, and it grows here between end of July to end of October. And we need 800 kilo of that to make 1 liter. So,
okay? Alors first one, I have a list if you want to know the main ingredients that we have for each one.
These are my summer fragrances, my warm month fragrances. I get a lot of compliments on all my fragrances, but the summer month ones, that's what I'm going to share with you right now, because I want you to smell scrumptious this summer. The first one I'm going to tell you about is Hibiscus Majahad from the house of Maison Crivelli. This is, I smell it and it's not even open. This is the strongest freaking fragrance I believe I have. It's a little bottle. It goes a long way. One shot is all you need, I promise. Please do not get this and do like this, because you're going to be sick of smelling it, and so is everybody else. This is the heaviest fragrance I believe I have. The notes in this are rose, hibiscus tea, crushed pomegranate, black currant, mint, cinnamon, vanilla, amber, and leather. So leather is the ingredient that actually makes this kind of unisex. I personally don't want to smell this on a man, but they think it's unisex, so hey, whatever. I got this one in London. You could probably get it at Neiman's. You could probably get it at Saks, and I know you can get it online. It's one of those ridiculously overpriced fragrances, which most of them are, but it really will last a good while, and it gets compliments every time I wear it. Okay. Oh, I was saying about the leather. I love unisex fragrances, and leather, I have that in another fragrance. I have one fragrance that's just really strong on the leather, so I'll pair it with leather. What does it smell like? It's very fruity, and I do not know why, but I swear it smells like pineapple to me. I don't know. To me, it smells like pineapple and leather. And leather fragrance doesn't smell like, a leather car. I can't even describe that, but it's a nice one. I would say with all of these, order a sample online. Don't take my word for it, okay? Or go into the store and see for yourself. That is a fine niche fragrance, so you are not gonna find that. Pretty sure you're not gonna find that at Nordstrom or Macy's, but you should be able to find it again at Saks, Neiman's, possibly Bloomingdale's, and definitely at the really fine niche fragrance boutiques if you have one in your area. The second one I want to share, this is the one where, people always say, what is that fragrance? This is Initio Musk Therapy, okay? Musk Therapy, and very light, very pretty. Oh, yeah. This is one you do need to spray a few times because it is very light. And does it last? A little bit. It's so pretty. And that one is Bergamot Mandarin. So it's a little fruity. To me, it smells more floral than fruit. Bergamot Mandarin White Magnolia. That's what's coming through. Cassis, White Sandalwood, White Musk, and Rose Musk. Okay, again, Initio Musk Therapy. Ridiculously overpriced, I promise you. Now, this one is probably my favorite. Oh, what do I layer them with? Hold on, let me go back. That one, the Musk Therapy, I actually layer it with this next one, which is very inexpensive. This is the only one I'm gonna tell you is reasonably priced. It's Swiss Arabian Musk 01. I actually got this at the airport in Morocco. That's where I found this lovely. Oh, this one is, this bottle empty, huh? Okay, I got another bottle though. This one is orange. Oh my God, it smells so good. Bergamot, pink pepper, Elemi, E-L-E-M-I. I don't know how to say it, but it's a lemony. It's a tree that has a lemony scent to it. Those are the top notes: bergamot, pink pepper, Elemi. Middle notes are orange blossom. I swear the orange blossom is top. Lily and musk, and then the base vanilla, which is why it pairs well with this one. Tonka bean, musk, and sandalwood. So these do have quite a bit in common. If you ever want to know how to pair them, know the notes and look for those that have a few of the same notes, and then they will usually pair nicely together. One thing I do with this Musk 01 is I will put a layer of orange blossom oil underneath. Okay, where do you get orange blossom oil? You get it when you go with us to Morocco. Okay. And now what I was going to say about the price, like these first two are ridiculous. They're like over $200. This last one is like $50. And again, you can get this online. Just Google that, or I'll see if I can leave a link below. But these fragrances, if you get a chance to go to Grasse, France, okay, it's in the south of France. When you go there, if you're a fragrance lover, I think you should go there. And if you are a fragrance Like if that's part of your job, you work in fragrance, I think you should definitely go there. A really good educational experience, and then it's a wonderful shopping experience. Not just Grasse, but all of the south of France. Wonderful for shopping. So if you do get a chance to go to Grasse and you really love fragrance, I think you should go and visit. We are planning to go, and I will leave details of how you can connect with us if you'd like to join us for that experience, as well as Morocco. If you like orange blossom and you want to check out fragrances there as well, because I found a place when I was last in Marrakesh where you could buy, oh my God, they had like a replica of all the fine fragrances. They had the niche, the fine, designer. When I say niche, those are the ones that you can only find at the highest end stores. And then the designer, you'll find those at the designer boutiques, like Louis Vuitton has a fragrance. Those are your designer. But there was a place I went to in Morocco where they had the oils and the fragrance that was a copy of pretty much everything I could think of. So if you want to join us there, we're going there as well. I'll leave details of that as well. But those are my favorites for this time of year. I will do another for the cooler months at another time. I'm just trying to make sure I covered everything I wanted to share here. Niche fragrances you're going to find at Neiman's, Saks, Bloomingdale's, and at some really niche fragrance boutiques. If you only shop at Nordstrom, those are, I didn't know. They just don't have the niche fragrances. They don't have the beautiful fragrances that I love and adore. Sephora, definitely not. So if you really like good fragrances, branch out of Sephora and Nordstrom, and definitely not Macy's. Make your way over to Saks, Neiman's, Bloomingdale's, or find a niche fragrance boutique. We have a couple in Atlanta. Where else have I found really niche fragrance boutiques? A lot of bigger cities have them, so you can Google and look those up, okay? So for your really heavy fruit, syrupy fruit, that one, the Maison Crivelli Hibiscus Majahad, really light and airy, very sweet and pretty, very feminine, good God. That was the Musk Therapy by Initio. And then this one is just, I don't know if I described this one other than orange. Good God Almighty. People always say, oh my God, you smell so clean. So if you like clean, this is the one they like for that. Oh my God, they're all fabulous. And that's all for now. So I'll see you next time.